Alright, hey guys, Chester back here with another Destiny Heroic Guide video today. And this time we're doing Blighted Coven. I'm sorry this video is coming out a day late, but I didn't have enough time last night to get this video out. But anyways, so let's get to work here. As you can see again, I'm doing this on Stormcaller again. Once again, this is all total preference. You guys do whatever is comfortable to you. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna suggest doing something like Stormcaller or Arcblade or Sunbreaker. But honestly, once again, it's all up to you. And I'm also going to once again recommend auto rifles because you're going to be clearing out a lot of enemies again. I'm also going to recommend that you have some void damage in this one, whether it be through your abilities or through a weapon, because you're going to be dealing with some taken wizards that are, well, there's a couple of majors and then there's like 3 ultras at the end, so you're going to want void damage to be able to take down their shields quickly. As you can see right here, there's a tortured wizard right there that's kind of a pain in the butt. He spawns Shadow Thrall. My personal recommendation for fighting them is just focus directly on them, ignore their Shadow Thrall, and then once you kill them, then focus on their Shadow Thrall, because they're not going to stop spawning them. So no matter how many you kill, it's not going to impact anything. So as you can see here, you've got to destroy these 4 blights, which I honestly recommend clearing out the enemies first and then taking out the blights one at a time. As you can see here, I started off going to the left and working my way around. That's honestly the easiest way to do it. It provides the most cover, in my opinion. So, as you can see here, there's also a few other major enemies that can get very annoying, and also some vandals off in the distance. So I'm going to recommend you have at least a medium-range weapon. So have something like my Does Not Bow here, so like an auto rifle maybe that has a decent range on it, or even a pulse rifle would be pretty good for this mission. Scout rifles, I guess you could use for the long-range thing, but I don't, because once again, you're going to be fighting a lot of enemies, and there are some close quarters areas in this map, so just be cautious of that. I do not recommend having a close range secondary though, well, maybe close to medium range, like a sidearm here. Kind of where it works perfectly, especially if you have void, so you can help take down the shields of your of the wizards and whatnot. Solo damage is not a bad one to have for this either, because as you can see here, there's some taken captains that can be very obnoxious with this blinding attack. So solo damage is not a bad thing to have. Yeah, once again, just take out the enemies, just kind of clear them out slowly. Make sure you're taking cover. This one, you're definitely going to want it to be taking quite a bit of cover, just to make sure that, you don't get sniped by those vandals or anything out of nowhere, and, also hide for these taking caps and all that. But like I said, this direction I'm going is probably the best direction in my opinion, just because of the fact that it provides a pretty good amount of cover for fighting these enemies right here. So we've got 3 or 4 blights right now. There's just 1 right here behind this vandal, so it shouldn't take too long. But once you finish this, you're going to be heading into a building, and then you're going to go downstairs, and there's going to be a whole mess of enemies down there. So that's part of the reason I would recommend an ad clear one. And I would also save your super until either you get down to that main, or until you get down to that bottom floor, or when you start actually fighting the Taken Wizards, which we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, anyway, so just, like I said, just clear out here. I guess it's not bad to have arc damage either, but if I remember correctly, that's like the only Centurion that you have to deal with, that Taken Centurion. I'm pretty sure that was the only one. So arc damage isn't too important in this one. I just went with Stormcaller because, once again, it's great for clearing ads. Voidwalker is not a bad one for this either, especially with the fact that he can just, launch in his Nova Bomb and probably instantly kill one of the wizards. Well, not instantly, but, if you have the right things on, you can probably kill him with 1 Nova Bomb. Or Night Stalker is pretty good too, because you can just, shoot your bow at him and that weakens him. And yeah, and it actually Night Stalker would probably be the best for fighting the wizards, because you have to deal with their Shadow Thrall too, so that'd work perfectly. Alright, but anyways here, so you guys saw all those, there's a bunch of Thrall that just come up the stairs, and then a captain comes from behind. You gotta watch out for him. I didn't know he was there at first, but I was able to kill him. So right here, this room spawns with 3 consumed vandals. Just go ahead and take them out really quickly, because they're close range, and that's not their effective range, they're more of a long range. And there's also a bunch of consumed Thrall that come from the right, so just go ahead and take them out really quick. They're not at all hard to kill. There's, once again, more ads to clear, but, they can overwhelm you. As you can see here, my health drops fairly quickly going against these things because, well, like I said, they swarm you basically. That's like their whole purpose basically. So yeah, you do have another captain down here. They get pretty annoying. So like I said, I do recommend having some solar damage in some form. I'd say probably either your secondary or your heavy would be your best bet to have solar. I do have a Dragon's Breath with me, but I'm saving it for the wizards because it can take them out fairly quickly actually. So. Anyway, so you'll see here, this room spawns full of consumed Thrall, and always make sure that your mag is reloaded whenever you enter a room, because as you saw there, I only had 1 shot left in my clip when they spawned in. That could have ended badly for me if I didn't reload it right away, so Okay, so a bunch of consume thrall spawn, and then also in this room there's a lot of enemies. I just decided to go Stormcaller here in a second. I'm just going to hide behind cover regen here, and then I'm going to go Stormcaller and just wipe out the entire room. So that's why I like having these supers that can actually just clear enemies out like nothing. So they're all very useful. I mean, just look at this. They're all just going down like nothing. So Sunbreaker can also do that. Voidwalker or Nightstalker can do that in a way, just not like to the same extent. It's more for bosses, honestly, for fighting bosses that have minions. That's, in my opinion, that's what Nightstalkers are really good at. So with their ability anyways, unless they use Quiver, I guess, but yeah. Or if there's like a horde, just like a horde thrall or something, just condensed. But anyways, here, so once you take out those enemies, it'll tell you to destroy the Coven, which is just 3 ultra consumed taken wizards. And they can be really annoying. This is why I said void damage. And yeah, try to avoid fighting the Shadow Thrall as much as you can. Just try to go straight for the wizards. Because once again, the wizards are not going to stop spawning these things. And granted, they will get in your way, so you might have to kill a couple of them. But that should be about it. You know, just like I said, take out the wizards as quick as possible. I recommend using a rocket launcher for this part. Like you can see here, I'm using Dragon's Breath. Drops them down pretty quickly. So, and that last one took 2 shots, but that was just because I had bad aim. It is still possible to take them down in 1 shot. So, yeah, as you can see here, Shadow Thrall are coming from like everywhere because you've got 3 of these wizards spawning. So here's another one right down by the stairs. I would say go for that one in the corner first, and then come to this one over here at the stairs. And you can see me fail at parkour here. Yeah, right here. I just, for some reason, it didn't dawn on me that there was something right there, and I kept trying to jump up on it. But anyways, the last wizard is right up top here. Just go ahead and drop him really quickly. So I'm going to pull out my Dragon's Breath in just 1 shot. Boom, right there. But anyways, guys, that was my Blighted Coven Heroic Guide. I hope this was useful to all of you. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go for 10 likes on this video. Let's keep this series going, because I really do like. I'm going to try to do this daily, but Fridays are going to be a little weird since I work those days, so I'm just going to end up uploading Fridays on Saturdays, and then Saturdays Heroic Guides on Sunday with Sunday's video as well. So it's kind of a weird thing, but every other day that should be normal. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.